Hello everyone, my name is Aquarius858, and welcome back to The Realm, a Minecraft Bedrock multiplayer server that I play on with a group of friends. And today we are on a brand new server, because as I explained in The Realm episode 0, after I gave a showcase of The Realm that we were part of for a year and a half, we are going to be starting a new world with the release of the Caves and Cliffs Update Part 2. And the first thing you may be asking though is, why do I have tools? Why is there a base behind me? Well, that can all be explained. See, we started this new realm about 4 days ago, or whenever the new Caves and Cliffs update came out. And I have not had much time to record, so we have gotten a bit behind on that. And as you can see, there's already a base behind me. The Ender Dragon's already beaten. But that is not going to get in the way of my videos, and we are just going to be starting off. The show must go on, and we're going to do a lot of fun things today. Maybe build a villager hall, work on the base a bit, and just have a fun time. And with that being said, please like and subscribe, and let's get into it. And as we are entering the base, I'm going to be talking about the twist of this realm. And, well, it's not much of a twist, but I thought that you guys as viewers should know. See, the last realm was all solos, and it was highly based around your skill alone. However, this realm is trios, or duos, or teams in general. And this provides a great twist, which is both intriguing and scary at the same time. There are many skill sets that are being teamed up and brought to the table. And I'm super excited to see what I'm able to create with my two partners. And by the way, I should explain who those people are. I am with TJX Culves and Fishman. Those are both names that were part of the last realm, and if you watch episode 0, their bases were explained. And although their bases weren't the best on the last realm, they're both very good Minecraft players, and I'm very excited to be working with them in this realm. For example, I did not work much on this base. They've done it because I haven't been on in the past 2 days, so they've done great work with the place. So, with that being said, I have a couple more things to explain, but we are going to finally get started on working. And as I walk around, I can't help but appreciate the new terrain generation in 1.18. I think Mojang has done a great job with this, and I'd like to make a video on my thoughts on the Cave Update Part 2. However, there's business that TJX Culves wants us to get done regarding villagers, so we're going to begin that. So pretty much under this blob of cobblestone are 2 villagers, and TJX Culves has put me up with the task of building a villager hall, which is something that I do want to do. I didn't really have villagers in the last realm, so I'm excited to get this going. I'm a lot better of a builder than I was, so I'm going to be able to fit the palette of what's up there. So I'm going to find a place to build that right now, and I'll come back to you as soon as I find the place. And I think I've decided on a location, and that is down this cave. See, I feel like a villager hall is not something that you exactly make a straight up building. And this cave right here, it's one of those circular kind of caves. I'm excited to see how a villager hall would look. See, I would be able to make a nice flooring here, then put all the villagers around the sides. I could really make this look furnished, and then make that look like an entryway over here. Maybe put an enchanting table in the middle. There's a lot of great ideas that I have, but nothing is going to get done if I don't make a floor plan and start building it. So I'm going to be not recording until I have this done, so I'll cut back to you whenever I have this done, whether that's in a few hours or a day, but I'm excited to see how this turns out, so let's go. And as you can see, we have now designed the kind of floor plan for the villager hall. So I've worked on this for a bit now, resizing the room a ton, and I kind of made a floor design right here with the with the core design being that the enchanting table and the enchanting room would be in the middle, where all of the villagers would be in compartments along the sides. Now, fortunately, I will not be able to time-lapse me building this, as I am not big enough of a channel and I do not have the technology available for me to do that. However, yeah, so pretty much I will be back after this villager hall is mostly done, which may be in a couple hours or a couple days, and I will report back to you guys then. And yeah. And we're back. After hours of work, it's a whole new day now, and I'm ready to show the full enchanting room. Now, I still need to do a lot on the interior, but that will be for a later episode. But as you walk in, I have made this nice enchanting room setup. This does not make a max enchanting table, however, we're not going to be using this as our main enchanting table. This is purely for aesthetic. I have put 14 villager rooms going off the side, so they each look like this. They're each going to hold all of our librarians. So this is going to be a really cool place for us to trade with villagers and have a lot of fun. So that is what I've done. But on top of that, last night, Fishman actually built all this stuff over here. I was not on nearly as long as him, so I'm excited to see what he's doing over there. However, we have some other business down in this harbor area, and I'll talk to you about that right now. And the next thing that we actually have to build is a dock. So the main idea of this base is that it's going to be a gigantic village with houses all around. However, we are going to have a harbor with ships in it, and it is my job right now to create a nice dock that kind of begins this harbor area. So I have a lot of ideas for it. We're just going to be using spruce wood, like all the other buildings. So I can't really get anything done without building it though, so I'll be back in an hour or so once I'm done with the main shape of the build. See you then. That being said, before I begin the dock, I realized that we legit have no iron in our base. So I went to a cave and I'm going to be going on a mining session for a bit. So before we work on the dock, I'm going to have to do this for a bit. So I'll be back to you as soon as that's done, and then we'll finally get started on the dock. And we are now back from the mining trip, and we have gotten a lot of stuff. So here's one of the chests that's filled with... not that one. Here's one of the chests that's filled with some of the stuff that we got. You can see some gold, a ton of lapis in this one. They're kind of all spread out because one of my teammates, Fishman, has kind of put all the items in chests to organize them more. But now that we are done with that, we can get armor. This is a bit low because I was using it in the caves, but yeah, as you can see, I have some diamond armor in my inventory. And then, now that that is done, we can begin the dock. And as you can see, before I did this recording, I kind of outlined what I want the base dock to look like. So, this is just going to be what it looks like at first. However, I'm going to add a lot more texture to it to make it look more lively. So, yeah, let's do this build. And we are back. It has been a couple days since the last time I recorded, and we are finally done with the basic shape of the dock. See, I've made this dock primarily out of the spruce wood, and then the spruce logs likewise to go down to the surface of the ocean. However, this is only the beginning to the dock. This is just the basic shape. As you can see, I've already started to bring in some detail, like cracks in the wood of the dock, just to make it seem like it's been more like corroded over time. You can see just like different designs for using slabs and stairs for just corroding the dock. And I even have an area over here that kind of has the dock dip down into the ocean, just to add more to the depth of the build. However, with that said, for this video, I will not be working anymore on the dock, and that will be left for the future episodes. So with that, let's head back up to the base. And now that we have built the base of the dock, we have done quite a lot in this episode. We have helped our base thrive by building an enchanting table in the mountain, and building a dock down below, which you can see here, which helps the atmosphere of our base. Both of those things we will be elaborating on in the future, but we have really helped our base thrive. Our teammates have done the same. As you can see, more and more buildings are popping up throughout our base, and this base is really turning out to look very cool. On top of that, I've gone on a mining trip to get resources for TJX Coles, Fishman, and I to make our base thrive even more. Next episode, I plan to work a bit more on myself, like getting netherite or working on making a creeper farm so that I can be able to fly around with my elytra. I may even start to work on my enchantments. But that's all for next episode. For now, this is WickedRace858 signing off. So, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.